Mary Celeste is one of the most famous maritime mysteries in history. The ship, originally named Amazon, was a brigantine merchant vessel that was discovered adrift in the Atlantic Ocean on December 5 in 1872, with no crew aboard and no clear explanation for their disappearances. Despite being seaworthy, the ship was abandoned under mysterious circumstances, leading to countless theories and speculation over the years. The Mary Celeste was a 282-ton brigantine built in 1861 in Nova Scotia, Canada. It was initially named Amazon, but after suffering a series of accidents and change in ownership, it was renamed Mary Celeste in 1868. The ship was designed for transatlantic trade and was considered a sturdy and reliable vessel. On November 7, 1872, under the command of Captain Benjamin Briggs, the Mary Celeste set sail from New York City bound for Genoa, Italy. The ship carried a cargo of 1,701 barrels of industrial alcohol and had a crew of 7 men along with Captain Briggs' wife, Sarah, and their 2-year-old daughter, Sophia. Captain Briggs was an experienced and highly respected mariner, known for her strict discipline and deep religious beliefs. His wife Sarah had previously written to her mother about her excitement for the voyage and her confidences in the ship's safety. The ship encountered drought weather early in its journey, but on November 25, 1872, the weather had improved. According to the last entry in the ship's log, everything appeared to be normal at the time. However, just a day later, the ship was found drifting aimlessly in the Atlantic. On December 5, in 1872, in Daya Gratia, a British brigantine captained by David Morehouse spotted the Mary Celeste drifting about 400 miles east of the Azore Island. Captain Morehouse knew Captain Briggs personally and found it out that the ship was off course and showing no signal of an active crew. The crew of the Daya Gratia noticed that the ship was sailing erratically, moving slowly as if no one was controlling it. They decided to investigate it. When they boarded the Mary Celeste, they found no crew or passenger about. The ship was completely abandoned. The ship was still seaworthy with minor damage but no sign of a violent struggle or storm. The lifeboat was missing, suggesting the crew had abandoned the ship. The captain logbook was intact, with the last entry made of November 25 in 1972 indicating that everything had been normal at the time. The cargo of industrial alcohol was mostly undistributed, expected for 9 barrels that were empty. The crew belongings, food supplies, and valuables were still on board, ruling out the possibility of a pirate attacks. The ship's sonometer and navigational instruments were missing, which suggested the crew left in an orderly manner rather than in a rush. The De Gratia crew sailed the Mary Celeste to Gibraltar, hoping for a salvage reward. However, an official investigation by the British Admiralty Court failed to determine what had happened to the missing crew. Over the years, many theories have attempted to explain the fate of the crew. Alcohol fumes explosive theory. Some believe that leaking alcohol fumes from the cargo may have caused an explosion or fire scare. The crew, fearing for their lives, may have abandoned the ship prematurely in the lifeboat, only to be lost at sea. However, no burn marks or fire damage were found on the ship. This theory suggests that a vapor explosion could have frightened the crew into leaving, even if no visible damage occurred. Some suggest that the ship was attacked by pirates, but this is unlikely because no valuable or cargo were stolen. Another theory is mutiny, whether the crew might have killed the captain and left, but there was no evidence or violences. Moreover, Captain Briggs was known to be a well-likely and respected leader, making mutiny an unlikely scenario. A powerful waterspout might have flooded the ship, convincing the crew to abandon it. However, this theory does not explain why the ship remained in good condition and why there were no signs of extreme weather damage. Some believe that Captain Britt miscalculated their location and thought they were close to the land than they actually were. If the ship was tacking on weather or listing slightly, the crew might have decided to evacuate in the lifeboat, expecting to reach shore. However, they were far from land and could have been lost at sea. Some believe that Mary Celeste was the victim of a Bermuda Triangle like event, sea monster or even alien abduction. While this idea makes for thrilling story, they lack scientific evidences. However, the complete disappearances of the crew, leaving behind a perfectly functioning ship, has fueled the supranational speculation for centuries. The Mary Celeste remained operational for several years after the incident. However, its reputation as an unlucky ship followed it wherever it went. The ship was eventually sold multiple times and fell into the hands of a shady businessman who attempted to intentionally sink it for insurance fraud in 1885. The ship was wrecked off the coast of Haiti, bringing its eerie legacy to an end. The Mary Celeste mystery has inspired countless books, documentaries, and fictional adaptations. Arthur Conan Doyle, the creator of Sherlock Holmes, wrote a short story based on the ship, which further popularized the legend. To this day, it remains one of the most famous and baffling maritime mysteries in history. The mystery of the Mary Celeste remains unsolved to this day. Despite numerous theories, no definitive explanation has ever been found for why the ship was abandoned while still being perfectly seaworthy. This has made the Mary Celeste one of the greatest maritime mysteries of all time, capturing the imagination of historians, sailors, and mystery enthusiasts alike. The unanswered questions surrounding the ghost ship continue to spark debates and discussions. What do you think? Was the crew forced to leave due to a real danger, or was something more mysterious at play?